What is up, witches and wizards? Welcome back to some more Hogwarts Legacy. Thank you for returning for part 2. I'm just excited to see what our first day at Hogwarts is going to be like, so without further ado, let's jump in and see what we have in store. I wonder if I can actually look at people's stuff. I do a little bit of spying and inspecting. Ah! Is that a bird? Oh, I can't grab it. It'll be a bit early, right? It'll be a bit too early in the game to start flying around. Find your common room. Oh, I can hear people. I think it's a down thing, isn't it? Oh my god. Yeah, that's cool. I don't like that clown. Oh! I guess this isn't a common room. My bad. Another broom. I guess it's an up team.
Which way is the common room?
That's what we're trying to figure out, my friend. This looks more common roomy. Oh shit. Quidditch captain. Too bad we didn't get to play. That was disappointing. I mean, look how many trophies we have. That's why they don't want us to play. We'll take the game for ourselves. Oh, bless you. What are you giving me a smolder for? How you feel with? Oh, can't open the box.
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
It would be.
That new 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting
Nelly would do.
She'd like a gold
Oh shit!
every year.
We've got a parkour wizard up there. Oof.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true. It was terrifying. There was nothing I couldn't handle. Nah, I'm a humble guy. That shit was terrifying.
It's true, and I was almost killed. Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
How
Yeah.
awful for you. And of course, that poor man from the ministry. But still, you got
Georgie.
to see a dragon. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Yeah. I don't need to hear about rumors. It was nice to meet you, Nelly.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Nope, there she goes again. Bye, Nelly. Enjoyed climbing the fireplace.
Still not working. Ugh. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh. Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
He would be right. I've studied with him. Yeah, I studied
I'm
with
not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I've always wanted to know about non-verbal casting, because you see them do it in the movies, just like flick spells and enchantments out there, one but say nothing. I'm sure you'll get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
I'm actually interested to learn a little bit more about non-verbal casting, so... How hard is it to cast non-verbal spells?
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face.
So,
He was not happy.
can most students cast
Do
non-verbally?
most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, it was nice talking to you, Cressida.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
What does this do? Oh, spinny globe. It's so cool seeing everyone performing magic, just chilling, doing spells and stuff.
Very funny.
You'll like it, trust me.
What's this?
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Gareth Weasley.
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Huh? That must be nice. That must be awkward. Then you can get... You can do whatever you want. That must be awkward.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Well, that's nice to know, Gareth. Actually, I think I have to go meet her.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Yeah, I thought so. She said she was gonna meet me. Oh, Professor Weasley.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for
I
a long
am.
time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams.
Oh, what can you...
They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
A book.
Here you are.
Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Okay. I just put it under my bottomless armhole.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Cool.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
But
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up. Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Baruthio.
Baruthio. What's up with Paul Baruthio? Oh my god, there's a
Simply
buffalo on him.
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
What are they saying about Paul Baruthio? Poor dude. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points or XP. Oh, cool. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocked a new challenge category. New challenges you unlock throughout your adventures will appear here. Select the field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Will do.
Clever, isn't it?
Good.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Those are those wisps. Cool cat. I'll pet you later. What's that?
No time to
Chest.
waste. You've classes to attend.
Sorry, I need money, love. Is this anyone's 48 galleon? No? Alright then, find escapers.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how
Oh.
to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker.
Flew
Your
flames.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You've discovered a Flew Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flew Flames. Is this the one where you just go psychedelic? Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the tower. It includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the South Wing region to continue. In this view, you can see Flew Flames available in that region. Green Flew Flames represent the flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Grey Flew Flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the Astronomy Tower, Library, and Greenhouses. Select the Library and Annex region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the castle Flew Flames for you. Oh, sorry. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flew Flames for you. Use to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flew Flames with X. Oh, this is cool. I like the style. It's like a... I don't know, it's kind of like paper cutout type feel. Okay, let's go to Central Hall.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Professor Black, class.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Oh, cool. My supplies. I'm pretty sure I know what Charms class is, where you learn spells and other jinxes and stuff. Defense Against the Dark Arts is combat class. You just learn to use those spells in combat. And Hogsmeade, we will go to Hogsmeade after we go to our classes. I think I'll just say thanks.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well, she's really prying for the truth, isn't she? Well, there is, in fact. I'm afraid there isn't.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's
I promised Fig I would say.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Cool. Alright, Professor.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Maybe. You did, sir. But to be honest, I didn't like lying to her. I feel like she's a good person. She's just trying to do the right thing. I didn't like to lie to her.
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive.
Good.
That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. You can track available quests from the map. This symbol represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and gain XP. Some quests are unlocked by spell and/or level requirements. In these cases, you will need to be the required level and/or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Cool. Track a quest with A.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Cool. Cast the Charmed Compass. The Charmed Compass will lead you to anything you've been tracking. Bang. Oh, just shot a piece of paper out. I'll follow you, paper. Oh, the wrong piece of paper. Fair enough. Outside, please. Wasn't this lovely? It's cool that we get to see different parts of Hogwarts that we didn't get to see in the movies. But I'm sure those who have read the books will know about some of these places already.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Good speech.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One
Shut
thing
up,
I've
mate.
learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Cool. Haha, time to learn another spell. Too fast for you. Levioso.
Levioso!
Different from Leviosa, I guess.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast.
A basic cast. Bang.
See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Uh-huh.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
Okay.
Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso!
Good. Now, well done.
Take that shield off. Where are you without your shield, bro? How many times I gotta hit him? Took him out.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast,
I'ma stupefy this
and
kid.
Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy.
Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Good form. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Super bad.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I'm a wizard with this wand.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Cheers, Seb.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
What a Grindylows.
All right.
You lost me a
That's
Grindylows,
enough
Professor.
spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Seb, sorry that you had to take that elbow, but
Nice work.
I don't hold back.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Nah, I fought some sentient armor in some weird ancient magic place. You know, only cool kids get to go there. I've had my share of wand combat. It was never used my wand in combat. No, I did. I have.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Tell me more, Sebastian.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
First rule
Till
about
next time.
unsanctioned dueling club. Don't talk about unsanctioned dueling club. Right. Proton up. Can we go up?
Nice to see you, my young friend.
To Charms class. Up. Yeah, that's right away. Wait. Up. Excuse me.
What do you want? Leave me be. You make a point.
Everyone alright?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
And see what Charms class has in store for us.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Ah, a sister.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie.
What's up, Nettie?
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I think I'm about to.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone?
This guy has cat in the hat energy.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, Accio. I'll line myself up. Go. Can't catch me.
Accio.
Oh.
That is not bad.
Okay.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Good line.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
This guy is cool. I like Professor Ronan. But he does have cat in the hat energy, very bouncy and fluid in the way he moves.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, excellent control there.
No.
Stay focused. That's it.
Cool. Let's see if I can do this one a little bit better.
Splendid!
Oh no!
Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues.
Come on,
just
Nettie,
as
what you
before,
got?
And Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ooh, starting strong, Nettie. Let's go.
That is how it's done.
Give me that one.
Accio. Excellent control there.
Let us see this.
Nice.
Phew.
Did I make it?
Done.
Hey, let's go. Are you trying to block me, Nettie?
Yes!
Alright, alright, alright.
Accio. That's it.
We're all even up.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. There we go.
Grab this one. Ready myself. Now,
Accio.
come on. Let's go.
Very
I'll
good.
take that.
Watch this.
I'm gonna hit it. Oof.
Phew.
Good work, good work, good work. Alright, down the center. Here we go. Did I overdo it? Oh, let's go.
Brilliant. Be sharp. Yes!
Right. I already won, but let's go for the win-win.
I know everyone.
Let's go.
But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Hey!
A perfect score.
The dub!
Remarkable. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
Oh, you
Took me
did.
weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
I'm glad you understand.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
I remember reading some stuff about Wagadu on the wiki ages ago. It's like supposed to be one of the biggest wizarding schools in the world. One of the first as well. But I'm interested to see what she says about it. How big is Wagadu?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Okay. That's awesome. What does Wagadu look like?
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside.
That's awesome.
I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is magic the same in Wagadu?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
So they use their hand. That's so cool. That's incredible.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It would be so cool just to learn how to cast without a wand, because then you'll be adept at both, and like she said, if you're ever without a wand, at least you can still cast. That was really cool talking to you.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
See you, Nettie.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Cool. Quest complete, charms class.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
I am. I've got to go see someone real quick. I'll probably talk to you later. Let's check my quests. Oh, we got stuff. What's in collections? Oh, they're painting. Quests. Quest the ones. Oh no. I need to do that yet. I'm trying to find Miss Weasley. Professor Weasley. Quests. Oh, cool, I got gloves. Where's the next one? Build guide. Oh yeah, it was the same one. Let's go check out these gloves. Inventory. Nope. Gear. Hands. Gloves. That just makes me look like a murderer. I'm gonna take those up. Oh, there we go. New quest. Go see Professor Weasley. Show me the way, Paige. Thank you, Paige. When we've done all this introductory missions and stuff, I'm gonna definitely do a little bit more exploring of this castle. Because there's so much going on. Excuse me. Oh, a skeleton. Oh, are you a painter? Oh, Paige, we're going through the bush. Yeah, okay. Take it. Oh, where are we going? This way. Professor Weasley.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
No. I was gonna say hi, Deke, but
There you are.
never mind.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me.
She's really prying.
Isn't there?
Hasn't Professor Fig said anything?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And
Did it?
Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler.
Fair.
Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Yeah, Professor Ronan did mention that just
Professor
before.
Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now,
Cool.
regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Oh, I'm so excited to get my own wand. I don't think we need to ask any questions. She really explained most of that. I'm just excited to see if I get the one that
I'm eager to get
I was given
Hogsmeade.
on
Very well.
the
I'd like you
wizardingworld.com
to make your
quiz.
first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Nettie!
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow.
I've been a throw up the sex in a.
If you can.
Theophilus Harlow.
Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you
Jack
at the
Harlow's
castle
great,
doors.
great,
No time to
great
waste.
grandfather.
The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Perks. Thank you, Professor. Let's go do this little mission. Speak to Professor Ronan to receive your first assignment. Assignments are types of quests given to you by your Hogwarts professors that, when completed, reward you with new spells. The reward for completing your first assignment will be the Mending Charm Repairer, which is required to complete other quests. You can track assignments and their progress in the quest menu of your field guide. Thank you. Let's go, Paige. Where are we going? Show me the way. Hey, kitty. Oh, there you are. Professor.
There you
Buongiorno,
are.
Professor.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the Mending Charm Reparo. Fixes things right
Reparo.
up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
Yeah.
A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Cool.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright then. Select pages. Here we go, page. This page? Oh. Just echo it. Nice, nice. Next one.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Do I have to hang? Probably just... Nope, just like that. Hey, Professor, that was pretty easy. Collected these pages.
The preliminary tasks weren't too much.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
A conduit. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Chase me. Chase me. You can't touch this. It's like you're drifting around this. The mending charm repairer can be used to mend broken objects and pieces of the environment. Oh, cool.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Quest complete. I'm level 3. Statue. Oh, statue. Repairer. Whoops.
Repairer. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Very cool. She is quite distraught. As is love. Well, that's all the time I got for this part. I hope to see you in the next one. I'm gonna go to Hogsmeade. I'm gonna go get my wand. I'm actually so excited. See you in the next one. Peace.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it.
Black leather gloves. I'm not a murderer. Oh! Sell those.